Hello there, and welcome back to Corey Loses for the continuation of our Thrawn's Revenge 3.3 preview playthrough as the Greater Maldrood. In the last episode, we finished the Bellator, which we've sent into this area, but we've been attacked by the Hapens and the Empire, so we need to get ready for the next attack there. I really need the Bellator before, please. No, I need the hypervelocity gun. Oh well. Maybe we can hold this off. We have a couple structures. The hypervelocity gun will stop the orbital bombardment, but it won't stop the bombing run. But it is a good amount of garrisons, and we have a bit of an advantage getting to
Ready for recon. Gearing up.
getting to some of the field bases too.
Ready.
So maybe it's not too bad.
Support fire ready. Yes, sir. Ready to move. Roger.
We got to take advantage of our transports for some of this, though.
Roger that.
Here, just get in there,
Destination.
and let's just
Scout trooper active.
flop on over to those.
Affirmative, sir.
I don't know why I said flop on over to them, but I already said it. So that is gonna be fine. How much did they pay you for the Burger King crashing?
Scout trooper reporting. Scanning the area.
No one will ever have to pay me to trash Burger King. I'm willing to do that for free
Roger.
at any time in the future.
Awaiting orders.
Like, I am no defender of McDonald's. I think anyone who's watched the channel for long enough knows that and knows why.
Scouting area.
But
Awaiting orders.
Burger King is just such ass that I think it's just undeniable that Burger King is like F tier among fast food. I don't know if I need to do like a fast food tier list. I feel like that really makes some streams pop off for people.
Heading out. Fall out, troops.
But I'm telling you right now, Burger King would be the absolute bottom.
Construction complete. Reporting.
Maybe their burgers are good. I don't know. I don't like burgers. So it's basically a chicken nugget tier list.
This way.
Okay, they've got a lot of the...
Reporting. Over there. Moving out.
their gunships. I don't know if we have... Oof.
Construction. Attacking target. Yes, Commander. Construction. Fire. Support fire.
Here, get back and let's get some of those.
Roger that. Target acquired. The big targets are ours. Reporting. Ready. Fire at will.
We need to just focus on the infantry, I think. The infantry and the vehicles.
Secondary position.
And hopefully the Vorks we can get to afterwards, because that's so low. Come on, there you go.
Moving to fire.
Get him, Han.
Order acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Roger. Attacking.
Because as long as we can kill the infantry, we can stop them from taking more field bases. I'll get an AA turret on that, which hopefully they won't be able to destroy. The problem is they are going to have their own field base. If we can destroy the field base that's there, the AI usually doesn't want to rebuild the same field base. They're kind of limited in how many we tell them to get over the
Target confirmed.
course of a battle, unless Bob has changed that.
Destroyed. Roger that. Reporting.
But because of what we are killing, they are likely to
Right away, sir.
be landing stuff for the next little while.
Form up. Squad, advance.
Yes, sir. Enemy in range.
They had, what, 7 of these? What ISD would I want to command if I was a Star Wars character? I wouldn't want to be on any...
Yes, Commander.
I would not want to be in a Star Wars military. I'm not a main character. I'm not... Even if you are a main character, you're kind of death prone, to be honest. Okay.
Copy.
That living was really
Move
good.
out. Right away. Spread out, man.
These aren't going to be great for killing
Order acknowledged.
infantry,
Support order
so
acknowledged.
kind of happy with that.
Let's move out.
Let's go. Reporting.
Brigade.
That's our one bright spot with the Vorks currently.
Sir. Advance.
Armor ready. Attack.
Yes, sir. Weapons ready. We'll cover you.
Okay. If you're an anti-vehicle turret, I'm going to need you to shoot the vehicles.
Avoiding fire.
There's just no two ways around that.
Keep going.
Does the Sonic Center only work on infantry?
This way.
No. Yes? Maybe?
Unit destroyed.
Sounds like a
Ready to
wrestling
move.
move.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, you guys get back here.
Order, sir. Reporting.
I think we need to get an AA turret on this,
Our base is
Copy.
under
Changing
attack.
course.
but you guys gotta get over there. I think we'll have enough to hold off.
Ready. Spreading out. There they are. Yes, sir.
Okay, maybe if we send everyone over there together.
Copy. Hit
Destroyed.
'em hard.
Unit destroyed.
Reporting. Attack.
Okay, stop the infantry at least, for you.
Fire.
And you guys gotta stop that infantry as well.
Unit destroyed.
Open fire.
Roger.
Alright, we got that.
Reporting in.
That'll come back in a second.
New coordinates.
There's just too many of the Vorks that are going to be nearby. We got to get that down. Thank you.
Attacking target.
That one's actually working out too. That AA turret is taking down some Vorks.
Turret
Alright,
constructed.
and we need
Orders.
more of those
Unit
turrets.
destroyed.
Yes, Commander. Heading to
Speeders, get over there. Even the ATRT got to run.
Form up. Heading out. Fallout troop.
Copy. Fire.
Unit destroyed.
Awaiting orders.
The problem is going to be
Ready. Engaging.
if they can secure this landing zone,
You're ready.
and if those Vorks don't get a little bit closer, so our
That target.
AA turret can deal with that.
Right away.
Are the Swift Assault 5 models new? Nope, they've been around for quite some time.
Now copy.
Unit
Keep
destroyed.
going.
Copy. Let's go. Waiting your orders.
There had been some relatively recent changes on how field-based units are distributed. I don't think that was before this playthrough started,
Roger that.
Destroyed.
Unit
Attacking target.
destroyed.
so not in here.
Destroyed.
Targeting rebels. I copy.
Unit destroyed.
Okay, I think we need to just hold back on this.
Over there.
But the problem we're going to run into is that a bombing run would still be able to come in through there.
Unit destroyed.
The Vorks are heading out. All right, let's try to get back established over there. And let's see what else is on this. It's just the AA turret, so I think we need to bring them in. That hopefully they'll
Base is under attack.
start flying that over. You guys are all walking
Ready.
uncrouched.
Reporting. Heading out.
The big targets.
Yes, sir.
Are ours.
Order acknowledged.
Maybe we'll be able to get that anti-vehicle turret back up.
Just give me a target. Tank brigade ready.
Yes, Commander.
Come on, come over closer.
Unit
Damn it.
destroyed.
Yes, Commander.
It's the artillery beam
Over
on
there.
that's a problem for us.
Order, sir.
Come on, if you just come a little bit closer,
All out. We'll cover you.
please.
Affirmative.
Swamp speeder ready. Fire at will. Spread out, man. Attacking. Providing backup. Reporting.
I don't think they have that much infantry left,
Targeting.
Right
so that's good.
Reporting. Yes, Commander. Targeting.
Roger that. Form up.
Yikes.
Command,
Base
sir.
is under
Let's
attack.
move out. Providing backup.
I don't know what they just bombed.
Come on, man. This way.
It must have been something.
Moving to position. Copy. Scanning target. Awaiting
Well, let's get those turrets.
Awaiting your orders.
They're trying to make a move onto the victory point.
Awaiting orders.
They're not super committing on it.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Moving to fire. Targeting. In my sights.
We'll check it out.
Unit destroyed.
We'll assist
Come on.
Attack.
Okay.
Yes, Commander. Moving.
you. Ready.
Not thrilled on losing the...
Over there.
Unit destroyed.
Ready. Fire.
Yes, sir.
Swift assaults there, because we're going to run out of those too.
Brigade
Can I capture the victory point? No. That's attacker only. Because it's basically you're getting a bigger beachhead to launch a bigger assault on. That's what that's kind of representing. So being able to win that on defense wouldn't really fit.
Throw.
We're so close to that one.
Ready, sir. Fire. Target acquired.
There's the Vork again. Oh. Are you gonna stay in range?
Unit
Please?
destroyed.
That'd be cool.
Unit destroyed. Unit destroyed.
Yeah, they're getting in. Oh, there's too much else we can do. Kinda sad.
Base is under attack. Reinforcement point contested.
Alright. We'll just...
Heavy
Sensor
vehicle
array
factory
destroyed.
Gotta auto-resolve. Not a fantastic position for us to be in. We did kill at least 8 units, possibly more.
lost.
But I'm gonna take the planet back. How are the Hapens doing other than
Battle
that?
imminent.
Got to Vajun. It's another one of the bigger fleets. We'll have to go back around with it too. I really wish we were going into this with... oh, I should have auto-resolved on that. Yeah, us having the victory point would mean it takes longer for them to get it, but we don't really... That wasn't the big concern I had there, honestly. If they'd been going for it in a more concentrated way, I would have sent more stuff down there. But if they had enough to take it, then it wouldn't have... Like, we wouldn't have been able to really stop it. Alright, so we kind of just have to let that happen. We don't have enough nearby to stop that, I don't think. We could with this, potentially. Because what do they really have there? That's 4 precursor. Okay, they won't have any fighters. So we might be able to kill that fleet with the one on Maldrood, whatever planet that was.
Inbound.
And this one can go back around to Garros right after we take at least the space here.
Choose your reinforcements.
Alright, well, Golden Sapphire, your turn.
Gauntlet.
We have a command bonus with their one.
Right away.
You're stuck in here with me. We got Cerulean Spear. It's not Blood, I swear. And Milth Mothma. This is not actually an ideal fleet for what we're doing.
Destroy 'em. Charging generator.
Okay, get the Battle Dragon. 'Cause this is going to be a lot of fighters we're dealing with against an SSD.
Primary target. Priority.
We don't have the most fighters. We have the command bonus, so we have an advantage there. We have a bit of a numbers advantage, but only so much of one.
Is about to be destroyed.
Is there a particular reason as to why you chose to make it a Legends mod? More stuff to work with or just personal preference? We started the mod 6 years before even the buyout happened, so a long time before the split happened at all. So
Awaiting orders.
it was never really... when it started, it was never really a choice between one or the other.
Lasers are our target.
And once we were 10 years in with all this content, there's no reason to, like, chuck that out. If we were going to do a new canon mod, that would have to be a whole new project.
Narrow in position.
Which,
Target
Awaiting your command.
we've revived
Taking fire.
Fall of the Republic in that time, and we started working on, like, Imperial Reign and stuff. But, well, Imperial Reign is going to have
Maximum firepower.
Let's
canon and Legends Galactic Conquest, so it'll have some of each. It just...
Where are the others?
making a fully dedicated like sequel era mod is just, it's a lot of work that would go into that, and we have a limited amount of resources. Even though we have a lot of resources, it's still limited. There's only so much we can actually do. Okay, we're actually going to be in the dry docks with Golden Sapphire for a while.
Engaging the enemy.
Intercepting.
But at least this Hapen fleet is down. Like, the Hapens need to go after the Empire. We need to not be fighting each other here. The Empire just took like 4 or 5 planets. We can't let that happen.
Engaging the enemy.
We're getting like absolute shit luck on legitimacy rolls as well. But we haven't really killed many heroes or taken many planets to get the rolls happening. So that's a factor.
Falling out of formation. Enemies in range.
Our only ground force at the moment is going to Escalating.
I'm losing.
Intercepting.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Target locked.
Nowhere to go.
Draw
The
their
lasers
fire.
are our target. I'm hit!
Well,
Got us targeted!
Formation.
so we're not going to be able to take Roman and Garros directly back right away, but hopefully we can take some of these fleets out. They do have those extra, or not extra, they have the
Awaiting orders. Anyone else see him?
I'm on this one.
the shuttles of their ground units out there.
Come from. Star Destroyer reporting in.
So I'm just going to try to speed up and catch some of those.
We're moving out.
With our interdictor, they can't actually go anywhere. I think we've killed a lot of the bombers, so I'm not as worried about what's going to happen to Golden Sapphire sitting here.
Awaiting your command. Full speed. Copy. Location confirmed.
Target critical.
Move out.
Watch for enemy ships.
Stay in formation. Get behind them.
after them. I'm under
control.
Returning to your position. I'm
Nowhere to run.
Commander.
I have them now.
I copy.
And
Can anyone else?
there's 4 of them up there.
Reporting in.
So, yeah, if they had a full stack on the planet, there was going to be a lot of ground units that we weren't going to be able to deal with in that last battle. There's 5 of the Ranas, and they only had 7 of those total. So it's a bunch of the Vorks that are on the ground. And they just took Mario. Okay, so we'll send in our ground units. And we'll try to do that as quickly as we can. Ooh, that's not great. They don't have an interdictor today. Nope. Okay. Do you have a particular faction in mind to play through concurrently with Ahsoka in August? It really depends where we are with a lot of other stuff. I mean, something to do with Thrawn would be probably nice, so maybe the Thrawn campaign, but we're starting a progressive in the Thrawn era.
Prepare for jump to hyperspace.
But we'll see. It's not like the Mandalorians where it seemed like there was a really strong connection between doing the Mandalorians at the same time as the Mandalorian. But maybe we'll get something. Okay, so we're going to try to handle that, and I think... Do we want to go to Escalating, or do we want to just go down to Roman? I think we got to do it this way. We got to go down to Roman.
Tactical battle imminent.
Because Escalating's already about as built up as it's going to be. Whereas the other areas, not so much.
We've come across enemy units.
And now with the Empire actually taking those planets, it's not going to be as possible for us to split up how I'd been hoping. Oh well, War Potato, Immobilizist, Whiny Pellion, Community Guideline Strike, and Striking Time, which can be backed up by Altor and Training. And I think it makes most sense to do the Altor last. Or do the Allegiance last. I'm just going to call everything the wrong name.
Commencing attack run.
Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Because at least with the rest, we can drop the
Commander.
additional damage pretty fast, and they just don't have any other fighters of their own.
Small and versatile ships will be the key.
Skip ray
so we can maybe distract some of their DPS by flying in front of them.
I got
Copy. The lasers are our target.
detected.
The Empire's loyalty to me shall be absolute.
I copy.
Your orders?
Okay, that's not great.
Destroyer reporting.
You turn around. You go up a little bit more.
Our launch bay is gone. Reporting. Star Destroyer standing by.
I got
Awaiting.
They are probably going to kill the whiny Pelion there.
Item is
Quite
down.
experienced with victory.
Cross the iron
detected.
cannons.
Surround them.
Okay, let's kill
Star Destroyer
that.
reporting in.
We've mostly destroyed these extra precursors. Yeah. As long as we only lose that one VSD, then that's still a good victory for us. What I am worried about is that bigger fleet, though it looks like this might have actually been pulled out of that fleet, so if we can send in our forces to Garros like right away,
Empire's loyalty to me shall be absolute. Don't interfere.
we should be able to destroy the rest that they didn't send to this planet and just go straight from there. Ooh, they actually killed one of the strike cruisers.
Moving into attack position.
I got
I am kind of worried about,
Preparing assault salvo.
Awaiting orders.
All lights
what's his face? About Pterodoc. Please face the
Don't underestimate.
allegiance.
ready for command.
Awaiting your orders. Fire.
we're being targeted.
Okay, hopefully with just them now, we'll be able to finish that. I'll get the Altor to finish off the Precursor. It doesn't have the most DPS.
Awaiting your
Alright.
command.
Immobilizist is taking direct damage, but we're about to have powered weapons back on everything. So we can
Our launch bay.
Admiral Pterodon.
try to take out some of these turbo laser batteries. And we're at least going to be dropping its hull damage pretty quickly.
Taking the offensive.
I'll just have to keep...
Admiral Pterodon reporting.
Damn it, they got another one. Have to keep switching our targets to make sure we're not wasting too much time on
Your command, sir.
ion cannons.
Our target priority is the laser cannons.
I didn't think they'd be able to take out another of the strike cruisers like that, but
Admiral Pterodon reporting for
Commander.
that's life. Okay, I think we're safe now. But I also thought we were safe before. So what do I know?
Your orders?
Don't underestimate this ship from its hull.
Reporting in.
2 strike cruisers and a crimson is pretty steep for what we got here.
Roger that.
That Lancer is really doing some damage to our fighters too. It took out a lot of them. It's that just one Lancer.
Attacking target.
Okay. There we go. So while the ground units come up, we lost Altor in training, striking time, Whitey Pelion, and War Potato. It's not that it's not worth it, it's just not what I would have liked. Okay, so while we are waiting for that, I am going to try to
Let's go.
get back to Garros. Because we'll have the ground forces coming in a second, and then we'll just move straight back to Roman. Ooh, maybe that's not great. Maybe they have the ground units here, though. That could be ground units. Do you have a particular favorite ship category, like Corvettes, frigates, and what's the ship you like the most? My favorite ship is the Starhawk. After that, the Recusant and the Strike Cruisers up there as well. Okay, it's a lot of ground units,
Choose your
but
reinforcements.
with our damaged legions... But like for types of ships, the like strike cruiser size, I find the most fun to play with. I'm not sure if this is gonna be full. So that's 76, 138, then 176. I think this is the full fleet they have. I don't think there's more in reserve.
Choose your reinforcements.
But I'm gonna have to jump pretty far back, because that's going to be damaged.
Coordinates.
We want shields on it, and we gotta wait.
Preparing for
Destroyer
hyperspace.
holding.
Let the shields come up a little bit.
Station keeping.
I'd really like to be able to destroy these guys, because we have a command bonus. Not a great one,
Destroyer awaiting orders.
but it does exist. We have the Bellator.
Yes.
Even if it's only about 60% of a Bellator, we'll have the full shields soon enough. They are coming into us, though.
Awaiting your destroyer
Charging
here.
generator.
I think the ISD-2 should be our first target.
Destroy 'em.
Allegiance class ready to serve.
Copy. Open fire.
Fire at will.
'Cause I think that's going to be the highest portion of their damage.
I copy. Yes, sir. Firing on their lasers.
Or the highest damage proportionally is probably the better way to say it. It's not the highest portion of their damage.
Go after the stragglers.
Alright, now let's get over to the other ones.
Regroup for another attack.
Locking on target.
Reporting.
Don't go in too far.
Star destroyer standing by.
Our enemy craft.
Ready to update orders.
Taking fire.
Heavy Star Destroyer awaiting
Commander,
orders.
they're hitting us.
Star destroyer.
Because, like, the Precursors are primarily tanky. The Allegiance is strong, but
Charging generator.
we have one of our own. And the ISD-2s have really high damage.
My scopes are jammed.
So if we can get rid of those...
Holding fire for maximum effect.
Ooh, the Assertor, or the Bellator is in trouble.
Destroyer station keeping.
Okay, let's get this other one.
Yes, Commander.
Get over here and help. I'm on them. I'm not paid enough for this.
Destroyer awaiting
It's not like we've taken a lot of damage on the Bellator.
Where are the others? Go. Watch him.
Our
He's
target
coming around.
priority is the laser
Coming
tower.
around. Under attack. Shields almost done.
Our launch bay is gone.
Cover me now.
We did start with a lot of damage on the Bellator.
Target.
Attacking.
Awaiting your command.
Returning to your position.
It doesn't seem like the ISD is going to be possible for us to hit. Oh, they actually do have more in reserve. I don't know how much they have in reserve. Alright, let's try to
retreat aborted.
get this first,
Heavy Star
Fallout.
and then we go.
You're on fire.
Destroy the engines.
Bombs
Direct fire on the engines.
Retreat in progress.
Attack
Did they take the engines out? They did.
Aborted. Allegiance class ready to serve.
Commander.
Battle cruiser operational, Commander.
Reporting in.
Can't tell who's in rougher shape, us or them.
We've lost the iron fire at will.
I think with reinforcements, it's us.
to the stragglers.
If they don't have reinforcements, maybe it's them.
Regroup for another attack.
The shields on hold. The lasers are our target. Yes, Commander.
Our engines have been disabled.
Watch for enemy ships. Go after them. Can anyone else see him?
Ready to serve.
Destroyer ready.
Destroyer here.
Regroup.
Battle cruiser operational,
Eh,
Commander.
this isn't good.
Copy.
But without engines on the Bellator,
Position.
Attacking.
there wasn't really a great time to retreat.
Orders. Attacking primary target.
Now there's not engines on anything.
Priority target.
We're being targeted.
They will be destroyed.
I was hoping they'd sit back for longer so we'd have a better chance to
The engine system is down.
Class ready to serve.
clean up our engine, or to clean up our shields. We're about to take the Allegiance down with, definitely not cheating. That's for sure.
Move in. My scopes are jammed.
Taken out.
Unable to shake them.
Reporting.
Taking fire.
Enemies in range.
Heavy Star Destroyer awaiting orders.
Ready to update orders.
Damn, they're sending more in.
I can't take another hit like that. I'm losing.
Allegiance class ready to serve.
Okay.
We have been defeated.
Nothing had engines left. They had too many reinforcements, it looks like. We'll have to rebuild the Bellator. It's a wipe for everyone. And they're coming to Nathgordy? Where is Nath? Okay, it's there.
Tactical battle imminent.
The June space. We have an interdictor. Okay, we're gonna make them pay for some of that. I think I might need to turn Cruel off right now.
Forces ahead.
All stations on standby.
If we were even on Cruel. I think we are.
Ready to deliver.
I probably turned it on a bit too early.
Reporting. Your orders? Let's move this bucket.
Skipway blast boat here.
All lights are green.
Don't underestimate this ship from its hull.
Ready for command.
Form up.
Ready to deliver. Your orders?
Don't interfere with my triumph. A red comet
All
shall
lights
blaze
are
the
green.
path forward.
Plot our course.
Instructions received.
We'll get that Bellator back.
If you know what is best
We're still making a decent amount of money, which we now need to spend on some ships.
On engines.
The Empire just got so far ahead in the game,
Deliver. Where are we headed?
and I might have just given them another legitimacy roll too.
Cover. Deploying squadron. Getting a lock.
The enemy has been defeated.
Ha! Take that.
Construction
Okay, let's see if we can take Roman back. The New Republic got Obra Sky, so they're pushing back on, in some ways. It's not just us against the Empire. It's mostly us against the
Your
Empire.
reinforcements.
Moving out.
We have the mats.
Order acknowledged.
Reinforcements cancelled.
I should actually get some infantry first.
Capacity.
Juggernaut ready.
Building
We've located
started.
the enemy.
Our copy.
Form up.
And we'll try to get to... Oh,
Ready.
there's the warp.
Target acquired. Commencing attack.
Acknowledge.
They don't have any structures, they just have whatever's
Weapons armed.
there.
Acknowledged. Moving to attack.
Lancet standing by.
Construction complete.
Attacking.
Ready.
Awaiting orders.
Aerial artillery
Okay,
reporting.
let's...
And
Oh,
ready.
there's more coming in. Okay, I think we need you guys out.
Armed and ready.
Ready for orders.
Reporting in. Destination
Can I
set.
get you down the bridge?
Come on.
Because that's a lot of stuff coming here.
Engines
What
activated.
are you
And I
orders?
don't want to lose that hero.
On my way.
Right behind you.
Firing. Receiving orders.
Moving out.
Capacity.
We got the full 10 pop on this landing zone, basically.
I have the target in sight. Lancet targeted.
Okay, if they want to leave, let them leave.
Target confirmed.
And just focus on the stuff that's over here.
Ready to receive orders. Comlink active. Roger that.
Get over. You can come in for some extra damage.
Form up. Attack.
Advance.
As you wish. Squadron moving out.
Come on, man.
Don't worry about the APCs as much. We gotta get
There they are.
the fire dragons.
Attack.
Blast them.
And take cover if you're not.
Bandits, load your weapons.
Copy.
Awaiting orders.
Base is under attack.
I copy. Open fire.
Okay,
Attack.
Proceeding.
the ones that are leaving, just let them go.
Attack that target.
Just shoot what's here.
Target.
Especially if you have a rocket and you can shoot that guy. There you go. You gotta let those out. I only misclicked getting them in there.
Target acquired. Yes, sir.
Now back off. When IR comes out, will I do a playthrough of it? Yeah, you can probably expect
Open fire.
plenty of preview playthroughs with it when
Attack
it's more of a focus.
Lancet proceeding. Fire at will.
Fire
Get
at
through
will.
them. Targeting. Blast them out.
Attacking.
Attacking. Firing.
Targeting.
Engaging.
Okay,
Are victorious.
we got it. I don't think we actually lost more than maybe a squad of infantry? Or two? Yeah, we lost the 2Ms and we lost an infantry squad. That was
System conquered.
kind of rough.
Building started.
But that is going to do it for today's stream. I'm going to go put up the video on Datapad about my thoughts on Star Wars Celebration Day 1. It should be done processing by now. Hope you have enjoyed the playthrough so far. I guess when this comes out, we'll be a bit of a way through Celebration. But thanks again for watching, everyone. I am probably turning off Cruel Admiral. Maybe I'll do that as our final act this episode if I can press the button.
Researching.
Oh, hello. Well, nothing I can do about that. But Cruel will be disabled while I try to recover a bit of our money. The Empire is too strong. But thanks again for watching, and hope to see you next time. Bye, everyone.